Welcome to Infinity Rising. Hi everyone. Hi beautiful souls, warriors of God, light workers, chosen ones, divine beings, rebels, misfits, outcasts, black sheep, underdogs. Hello everybody. I love you, and God loves you. We are here by so many miracles. We have had this awakening, and we've been doing the inner work and healing that is required of us to let go of the weights of the third dimension and heal and transmute our traumas so that we can open our chakras and be one in our light bodies with God. And in the knowing that we have incarnated here for a sacred mission, and that we have evolved into our eternal knowing as souls, and we go back many lifetimes. In fact, time is not linear at all, and when we find God and we take the journey within, God reveals so much that we have no choice but to really heal from our past perceived perceptions of ourselves. We are so much more than the world told us we could be. We are beautiful, incredible, shining souls, and we are full of light and love. And we have a purpose on this earth. We have a true divine destiny to fulfill. And, you know, there are chosen ones, there are magical souls and wonderful beings all over this earth. And we have all incarnated here for this. We're all part of this. And it is a journey. It is a crazy journey, but it is a journey. And the journey really is within. There is this outer world, and there's this holy war that's unfolding on this planet. We're seeing evil coming up and being exposed. We've all been lied to in this world, and we've all been, you know, it's been mind control programming since the beginning, and they had a divide and conquer strategy to siphon from us and to steal God from his sacred children. And you know, we are targeted individuals. The devil had us marked before we came into this realm. They knew that we were going to expose their evil and usher humanity into the golden age of light. This is our soul mission. This is what I have been awakening to as a human who thought that I was, you know, third dimensional and small and weak and powerless. God has come to me and saved me and lifted me up and put me back on the throne where I belong. And I am remembering the power and the love that I am made with, and it's all inside of us. It's incredible when you find God and you go through the healing journey and you say yes to it. And you know, when as you raise your frequency and your kundalini rises, your whole life will transform, and there will be storms. There will be things that you have to let go of, people that you have to let go of, because our soul growth, you know, it is going too fast, and the people in our lives can't stay on our vibration. So it is a hard journey, but we still love people. We just have to learn to master detachment and to surrender to the process. I know in my life that my spiritual awakening and journey, I've been through hell and back a million times. And it's been so unbelievably amazing and painful and blissful at the same time, because I finally saw my way through it and I broke through the matrix and I found myself. But I can tell you that, you know, if you're earlier into the journey, that it is a roller coaster. It is, because you have to face every fear that you have. All darkness comes up, and the outer hologram will project things and trigger things, and it's all for your highest growth and healing. But it is crazy. You know, it is such a wild ride. What I incarnate here to do, well, it's a very complex thing. I'm here to do and accomplish many things. God has created me, and I am a multidimensional soul, and I have many purposes and gifts that I can share. But one thing that I can do to help others is to speak about my journey and the things that I've gone through in my life, the hardships, the upheavals, the narcissistic abuse, and the various ways that the devil has tried to latch on to me and siphon my life force energy and to get me in a state of self-doubt or worry, scarcity. It has been spiritual warfare this lifetime, and many lifetimes in the past. We are old souls, and we are warriors, quantum warriors, that we're time jumpers, and it's our souls are amazing. And so my perspective on this is pretty broad. I have seen the divine master plan as God has revealed it to me, and I am here. I've surrendered myself to God's highest plan. My actions are in alignment with it, and I am a catalyst for change in this world because we need it. Just yesterday, my ancestors and I were talking as I was walking from the bus stop to my gym, and I was talking to them, and I was kind of joking with them about how I have this incredibly hard mission and job that I incarnated here for, is to change the world. And I'm kind of laughing at them because I'm like, you guys think it's easy being down here living in this mind control world, and I'm supposed to change it. I'm supposed to, you know, and you know what they said to me is, they said, well, it's either change the world or let the world change you. And that was a good comeback, because I haven't let the world change me. In fact, all the darkness or anything thrown at me, I have been able to transmute it and level up, and to take my healing into empowerment to get better. And I know that because of this, I am absolutely meant to change the world. It is my destiny. And I have done the work. I have put in the dedication with God to freeing myself. And through me sharing and speaking about it and opening myself and talking about my spiritual gifts, I know that I am helping to ignite that within others, because we all have these gifts and we all have these abilities. But in this world, we've been lied to about who we really are and the powers that we have. So, you know, it is a gift and it is a blessing to have gone through hell and transmuted it and to working this wonderful alchemy with God. And God has been teaching me. God has been leveling me up and master crafting me to be the quantum warrior and leader into healing and to being a catalyst for change in the world. I just am who I am, and I know that I have a lot of love in my heart. My heart chakra is massively huge, and I have seen how beautiful the big picture is, and I know that we can do this. We can genuinely unify through Christ consciousness and love and change the world. We can do this. We are meant to do this, and we deserve this. We deserve a free world. We deserve love to win, God to win. In this world, they tried to hide God from us, and they used, you know, there's satanic cults that have been in the shadows running things this whole time. The world is a stage, and they have enslaved humanity to such an evil extent that most people couldn't fathom it. And that is why many are still asleep, is because this evil is so malevolent and dark that it is traumatic to perceive. It is insane. It is insane. And many have gone insane going down the rabbit hole. The red pill is not easy to swallow, and that's why few people do it. But when you go down that rabbit hole, I promise you there is light on the other side. When you go through that darkness and you find God, and God tells you on the other side of it, okay, this is all true, but the good news is you can change it. You can take your power back from the dark forces, and you can speak your truth unapologetically, because you can help people. You can help people to take their power back and to stop this beast. And we are at that point. We are at that tipping point. The whole thing, their house of cards is stacked up, and God's people have awakened, and we are about to kick that thing over. It's time to flip the tables. This is God's plan. This is everything. This is what Jesus wanted. This is our freedom. We will stick it to the banks, to the oppressors. They are parasites, and they have been manipulating us and stealing our life force energy for too long. We are beautiful souls full of infinite potential. And God has given us these blessings, and we have surrendered much of that to the dark forces, and many, without even knowledge that they have done so. There are parasitic souls in this world that are out there to siphon from us. The truth is coming out. God has put within me the keys to understanding and unlocking our true kingdom. Is that what it is within your kingdom? Your love with God, it goes way back. It stands the test of time, and it's inside of you, and it never left you, and God loves you. When you awaken and you connect with God, God blows our minds constantly every day by showing us how deep that love goes. It's beyond anything from just this lifetime. It's it's so much more than I could have perceived in the past. And every day, God is finding new ways to up-level me and to bless me. Even through the ups and downs of life, I'm still being upgraded. Everything that comes up for a higher reasoning. And in this level of consciousness, I have such a feeling of peace in my heart, because I know that everything is unfolding according to God's plan, and that we had to endure hard times because God has been preparing us for blessings to come, and that we go through the highs and lows of this quantum experience in this life so that we can really appreciate the good when the good is here. It is this life, we take things so seriously, and we take things so, we get hard on ourselves. But the reality is that this is a waking dream. This reality is a holographic simulation from God, and what's real is God, Creator, and that we are working this magic and alchemy together, and we're really anchoring into our spiritual mission. We're anchoring in and unlocking our gifts within, because that's how we truly are free from the dark forces. That's how we truly defeat Lucifer, is by not feeding these entities any longer and living in total celebration and happiness with God. We are at a vibrational frequency that is so high that most people can't communicate with us. They can't perceive us because they're not on our level of consciousness. They can only perceive us from the level of consciousness that they have reached. And we're all different. We're all on different journeys. It's not a race. It is about the experience. It's about the journey and getting there. It's really not about the destination. So people need to lighten up on themselves. They need to lighten up on each other. They need to lighten up on the world. But there are certain things that the dark forces have been getting away with on this planet that have to change. And we absolutely need to protect our children. The children of Earth, they need us. And I don't want anyone to be lied to anymore. We had to grow up with extreme slave circumstances. They lied to us about the entire world, about all history, about everything, you know, that was taught in schools. It was all part of we were farmed. They were farming us for our energy with God. It sounds harsh, but it is. So what are we going to do to change it? We recognize it for what it is. We see that the enemy has played a really, really intelligent strategy to enslave humanity. And that we are feeling small in this world and feeling disempowered because we're just trying to survive over here. And the devil has done all of this intricately sewn in this mind control strategy. So what do? Do we just pray for it to go away? Yes. Yeah, we do. Absolutely, we do. We pray every day. And God answers us, and God speaks to us. And, you know, some days we feel like, you know, our best isn't good enough. And that what's the point? You know, I've got to survive. I've got to eat. I've got to pay bills, pay taxes, all this shit. And it's not you. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want us. They want us to be lethargic and have no energy and to just go along with it, because changing things would be too hard. But not changing things is insane, because, you know, when you take your power back and you deny the dark forces access to your energy, you can do that. And I know I did that. I was able to free my soul. And even going through homelessness and even being on the street for a short time, I knew that I was with God. And I knew that I was divinely protected. And that I was not alone in what I was going through. Through the hardships and the dark times, that I was even closer with my angels and with God. God, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I'm grateful to God for all of it. I have lived through so many miracles in my path, and it needs to be a movie. It needs to be a book. I've got to share my story. I've got to continue to shine my light and to open myself and to flourish in this healing and this love that is flowing through me all the time as just God's love. And well, but the point is you can take your power back. Everyone can do it. Even going through and facing your worst fear of, being homeless or leaving your narcissistic abusive relationship, or the different traps that we get ourselves caught in life, or that could be slavery, economic slavery, having to sell our energy to the dark forces so we can make a wage that's not even livable. Basic needs like shelter, food, clean, unfluoridated water. These are basic needs, and you think that them taxing us for everything, literally everything, and those basic needs are still not being met or taken care of or provided for. We shouldn't be paying taxes to that. We shouldn't be feeding that beast. We should starve that beast. We shouldn't be voting in a system that is so evil, that whole thing was built to enslave us. How you can't just vote that problem away. The world and the system, everything needs to be, the matrix needs to be pulverized. We are spiritually awakened to do so. That is why God put us here. We are masters of his design, and he has shown us the beast so that we can destroy it. And that begins, on the quantum level inside, because we are one with source, and we know and understand the forces and the energies that are happening and flowing in this world. We have already won this. We have already won this war. And we need to act as if we have. We need to be fully in the light about our mission and how we're going to change the world and get things running the way that they should, so that everyone is sovereign and awakened and in their highest alignment, living on their highest ascension timeline, that they are in the journey, that they are healing, that they are ready to really give their lives to their soul missions and fulfill their highest potential and destiny on this planet. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. You don't have to give your soul to your enemy. And the question is, are we going to do this? Are we going to really do this? To unify our lights and fulfill God's highest mission? Yes, I say absolutely. This is happening and we are part of it, and we shouldn't stop. We shouldn't allow the devil to win. We are going to drastically change the world, and we are defeating the devil. This all starts with us loving ourselves and forgiving ourselves of any mistakes that we have made, learning from and growing from the things that we've gone through, healing our hearts and understanding why certain things were necessary for us to go through so that we could grow. Forgiving ourselves, but forgiving our enemies too, because everything in this world was a mirror to show us either what we want or what we don't want, and what we're unwilling to tolerate. So it is what we make of it. And God loves us so incredibly much. And letting him in, letting her in, letting God in, restores us and heals us, purifies us of all illusion of who we thought we were and before we were awake. And God shows us who we really are and how amazing we are. I never thought that I could be so completely blessed, but I am. I had to go through and transmute so many curses in my bloodline that were things in this world. I was so attacked by the devil, and I never thought that I could be so blessed and chosen. I thought all those curses were against me, but I transmuted them into blessings. Going forth into the world, I know that my heart has been pure my whole life, and I have nothing to worry about. I've gone through darkness, I've gone through hell and back many times. I've battled many demons and many narcissists, and I have found my gifts. I have found my power. I found my soul. And I'm so happy to be able to share that with you and to come out of my shyness and to tell you how beautiful this transformation has been. That I went through things that were insane, but throughout that experience, God was driving the ship the whole time, and I was experiencing that with God, and we were one in this journey together, and that God was doing things this whole time to show me that I could trust it and love it, and that I could surrender, and that I would be loved, I would be protected, I would be safe no matter what the devil did to try to attack me. And God came through and spoke to me in so many ways. God has asked me to sacrifice everything, and I have done so. I faced my worst fear head on, and I've been blessed for it, because I took a chance, because I followed my heart and didn't follow the crowd. I got to free my soul. And my mother's soul, my angels, my ancestors, everyone on the other side has been assisting me and helping me in this process. I haven't been alone. We are not alone in this world at all. And I am sorry to anyone who is an atheist or doesn't understand how blessed they are. I of course pray for your healing. I pray for you to find it's the most beautiful thing I have ever known in my entire life. And I am living miracles inside. And I'm sorry if you feel like that kind of magic isn't for you. That love is real, and it breaks through barriers and dimensions, and it breaks through anything. You're so incredibly loved. And that you can do anything. You can do anything. You can shine. You can have anything, that you are manifesting your reality all the time. You are powerful and magnetic. You are magical. You are God wants you to take your power back, and to shine, and to be magical, and for you to see how amazing you were designed to be. It turns out, through the hard things that we go through, we are upgraded. God heals us with divinity, with gold. Anyways, yes, I think we can change the world. I think we can completely bring people together, to have meetings, to talk about world issues, to talk about the current state and how we can transition out of it, and to unify in our missions and be a self-governing family of light, of We are royal family, and we have been receiving training from God Almighty for our highest mission. The ones who are on this path, there is no mistaking. And, you know, I am awakened and I am ready for it. I am ready to step in to fully fulfilling my highest mission for God and for humanity, for New Earth. It's 2025. I have worked incredibly hard on infinity rising and devoting my life to God's highest mission. And there is nothing the dark forces have that they can't do anything that hasn't been tried already. You know, I've become immune to their attacks and to their games. And I know where I'm going, and nothing can stop me from getting there. I know that I am bringing blessings forth into the world by showing you and reflecting God's love and this magic that I have been witness to because God built it inside of me. We are God consciousness manifesting in human form, creating heaven on earth through healing and opening our heart chakras and remembering who we are as eternal souls. And it's awesome to hear. It's awesome to say that, and it's awesome to live that. I can't go back to playing small in this world because God has blessed me so much. I would be cheating myself to even feel small in the world that I know that God created for me. Like, how could I do that? I know that everything in this life was training grounds for me to take my power back and remember who I am. I can't play small, and I won't, and I can't give my energy to them anymore. I got to get out of the matrix. I've got to get some peace in my life and get to where I can really do my work as a divine feminine, to live in comfort and safety and sanctuary and have my garden and create. Because I am a creator goddess. I have incarnated here to create. And, you know, it's been really difficult having to protect myself in this world from constant attacks from the dark forces. And live in scarcity because I can't work and be part of that world. I'm nonlinear. I am working higher forces, and you know, I am a goddess, and I'm alchemizing freedom for humanity. So, you know, what have we learned here? We've learned that the love inside of us is unstoppable. And we are so powerful. We will change the world. We will shine the light of God every chance we get. And that it is amazing that we've been hiding in plain sight for so long, that the world hasn't found out about us yet. We do exist, and I've met many beautiful souls, an awakened soul family on this earth, and there are angels here that haven't given up on humanity, and we've been through hell. The hell you guys have put us through. You know, like, real talk. But we forgive you. We forgive you because they know not what they do. They know not what they do. I just wanted to do my best and really change the world. I hope to find my people, my community, and I have met beautiful souls along the way, and I have met evil, nasty, vindictive snakes along the way too. But I have done it with God, and I am doing it with God. And that is something they can never take away from me. I know that the world will never be the same after meeting us. And thank God for that. Thank God for that. Because the world was never what they said it was anyway. And I've surrendered myself to God's mission. It's unfolding. I'm not gonna back down. This is what my soul has incarnated here for. My ancestors, God, highest self, angels, everyone is watching me. I am their favorite reality show. I am a galactic celebrity, and they're tuned into my channel all the time. I can see them watching me sometimes. And I know that this is why they're watching me, because we're awakening and taking back our power and dismantling the matrix of mind control programming that has enslaved humanity. It's all a computer program. And, you know, when we are programmers of ourselves, then we're free. And when you are letting other people play on your emotions, play on your energy through manipulations, and you're giving your power away. And I really just want you to take back your power, and I know that when you do, you'll find God, and you'll you'll see, and you'll be on this journey, and you'll get to experience life in a whole new way. And I am grateful for every moment of it, and the things that happen in my life every day. It's truly beautiful and amazing, because every day I learn something new. Every day is it doesn't matter where I'm at or who I'm with or anything. Is that God is master crafting my life for high level healing. I've incarnated here to do a lot of cleanup in this world, and I have been working this alchemy and transmuting these energies for quite some time. It's who I am. It's what my soul has incarnated here to do. This is my work for humanity. These are blessings that I am birthing into the world, and it's happening on a quantum level. I am a multidimensional goddess, and I am source incarnate, living and playing this 3D earth avatar and awakening to the experience of finding out who I genuinely am as a soul. So everything in life is very different than what I started off thinking it was. And but I was always an old soul. I was always an ascended master. I just went through the illusion of that I was small in this world, but I woke up, and I'm waking up, and now I see. Anyways, I am really happy for finding my purpose, and it has not been easy at all. And I know that most people in this world don't understand awakened divine queens. We are multidimensional. We are nonlinear. We are living in experience with God, and just living as portals to heaven. So this makes me insanely weird, and I'm embracing it because well, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I embrace God when God just wants to bless me? I can't be small anymore, and I can't go back to sleep. I'm here to fight and to win and to open the portal to lead others into the golden age of light, and to have peace and sanctuary in my life, because I am victor of this spiritual warfare, and I have defeated the devil. The light has darkness completely surrounded. God's highest plan is unfolding through us. We are unified in our light. God has taken back control. Earth is free, and it is time for us all to ascend. Earth's frequency is raising, and the longer we put off our healing, the more uncomfortable things are going to get. That is why we are seeing all this darkness coming up in this world as we are shifting, and these energies are getting stronger and stronger. Hollywood is on fire, and I pray for the people of LA. I lived in California for a long time, and but these are all signs. These are all it is all coming up. Hollywood's on fire. This is prophecy unfolding. Hollywood is going up in flames, and it really is out with the old and in with the new, because chosen ones are here and we've awakened. We are Neo. We are the quantum warriors that have broken the matrix and opened up the portal to freedom in the quantum, in our hearts, in the ether. It was always going to be us, and we are all part of it. And now we just get to take back Earth, to take back the governments, let the old world crumble and die. Let's birth the free world. Let's birth new Earth. This is our time. And we didn't incarnate here just to watch the world go up in flames and burn. We incarnated here to birth the free world, to unlock the door to heaven. Your life should be pleasure and celebration of your divinity and everything that God is doing every moment of every day to bless us, to help us heal. We need to plug into our inner selves and our inner worlds and listen to our guides and to our God as they guide our healing and show us how much they love us. Don't listen to the outer world when they project onto you. They are only projecting what they reflect. We are mirrors for them. And they hate us because they ain't us. And we still love them anyways, but we love them with boundaries, and we don't allow people of jealous frequency and energy to have access to us. That is divine protection. And, you know, we have been in some vulnerable situations, and even recently, where people were predators and they were pretending to be protectors. And I came into the situation as an awakened angel, trying to unify with soul family and create new earth. They were predators pretending to be protectors, and I was tricked and trapped by the dark forces, and they were trying to siphon from me, and you know, it was spiritual warfare. And I knew that throughout that experience and everything, that my angels and my guides would help me through, but it was hard, you know. And I was attacked multiple times, and I have had a rocky living situation in my life, and I'm still trying to find my home, my promised land, my sanctuary. And you know, this battle is ongoing. But there's the bigger picture is unfolding anyway in the world, and where we're going is not where we've been, and that's for sure. I know that God has better things planned for me than what I've done in the past, and I'm not meant to be a slave to the dark forces and to have them have access to my energy any longer. I am meant to help a lot of people. I am meant to have a real mission of light and a healing sanctuary, and many healing sanctuaries, in fact. I, as a soul, am master crafted by God to be a powerful weapon against the veil of darkness. And Infinity Rising is a soul mission from God for humanity to live in light and truth again, in high health and sovereignty with God. You take back your power, you take back your health, you find your soul tribes, you get out of the matrix, and you create heaven on earth. Your love will guide you and your families to freedom. You know, it is inside of you to do so, but we need to unify our armies of angels and take back earth. That is Infinity Rising. that is the mission. And that is what we are doing by connecting to source and healing. We are awakening to God's highest plan and our mission to create lasting change so that our children and our children's children, future generations, are not being poisoned and manipulated by these parasitic entities any longer. Okay, that's an episode. My phone is about to die. I have gone on for a bit, but let me know your thoughts. Reach out if you are Awakened Soul Family. Email me. I'm Infinityrising7. Actually, it's in the description and in my bio. So I love you. God bless you. You are a powerful creator, God, goddess incarnate, and you can change the world. And us unified, we can make a difference. Let's be the change that we want to see in the world, and let's make it happen. I love you guys. God bless you. Until next time.